Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you are here as we actually get to see our 2022 predictions. And this is even more special because this is a collaboration with a whole bunch of amazing, beautiful readers. Please check the description down below to find all the readings, like a link there, because the beautiful thing about all this is that you actually get to see different readers' perspectives and takes on this, and so it means that you kind of get like a really in-depth reading just with all of this. So I highly suggest that you check my description box and see all the different readers that we have. I was very fortunate to join this collab group. You have no idea how honored and like I'm just like humbled and honored that I get to be part of this. So please check all their videos out too, and let them know that that you come from here, just because we like to know where we how things ebb and flow, I guess is what it is. So thank you so much for being here. We have a lot to cover today. I'm trying to make this, and we're going to see a lot of fun things. So we do have oracle cards, we do have tarot cards, we do have divination dice. We're using the Lenormand dice set today, and of course our sprinkle of charms. I might, if I remember, use the Scrabble words letters to just add a little bit of a new layer to the reading. So lots of fun will be had today. I want you to completely just inhale and clear your mind. I want you to have fun. This is going to be like a fun reading. It should be a bit longer, so let's both dive in. So let's take a deep breath in, close our eyes, clear our mind, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group one. I am so happy you're here. Oh my goodness, he chose this beautiful card, and there's actually two cards coming through here. So we do have Voyage. So maybe some of you are moving. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be moving physically, right? Going on a voyage, or some of you might be actually going on an inner voyage of, I almost feel like, expansion here. I love the communities here as well. So maybe you are being guided here with this community. We have the rainbow here letting us know there's a lot of hope. And I feel like we are again meeting this year. It seems like I use this one because it's the sacred destiny, right? This is sacred destiny, if I'm not mistaken. So this is year right now. This is where we're going. This is the path that we're on right now for you for this year. So too important, moving. Kind of where we need to move, so there's a sense of action needing. I also feel like there's a sense, like with the moon there, is letting us know that we also have to kind of connect our emotions and our intuitions. There's a sense of like calm peace in here, so that's letting us know that those are emotions that we want this to be calm, and I feel like healing energy, especially with emotions coming through here. With the community, it's funny because it does show up here with this collab. And so if you haven't seen, there's a collaboration between a whole bunch of beautiful, amazing readers. So just check the description down. I have all the links to all their channels and videos. So please check it out, because if you get this, you get the overall energy of all of us combined, and that's a very in-depth and strong reading, I would say. So community, finding people that are, similar values, have that similar, I almost feel like, that are also going through this sense of transformation coming through here, right? So you're finding like-minded or even soul family this year. So this is important. There's momentum moving, whether it's an external movement or an internal movement. We're progressing. There's progress being made here. Very, very beautiful cards right here. I do love this. Let's actually see. So that's a beautiful start. This is what our destiny right here is. I really want to say that it is. That it's Secret Destiny. Yeah, it's a Secret Destiny Oracle. And I just wanted to say, so this is what we're focusing on this year. I did want to see what light work you were meant for this year. Like what light work needs is a priority for you. So here, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Oh, so with this, yeah, this is interesting. I do love this. I do see maybe this is spirit, right? This is your guides. They're kind of moving you along, and this might be you needing some rest here, being carried over here too. For some of you, that is what's coming through here. Allowing, right? That's a strong sense here. Also, we do need to replenish. Again, do you see the water? It's calm here. There's a sense of calmness that's coming through. I wanted to see what else here. Yeah, I just feel like there is a sense of like movement, especially internal, just because the moon keeps kind of showing itself up here. It's like it's a deep going. Maybe you feel like I feel like you're going to have external movement as well, but it's a very strong internal movement. You are, again, yeah, you're replenishing yourself. So this is what you right now as, and possibly if you're a light worker, even if you're not, this is what I feel like, very deep coming. So replenishing yourself, working with your emotions, creating this fine and beautiful, peaceful ocean of your emotions, and even your thoughts here as well. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Go to distance. So this is the knowledge, the wisdom that we need. It's actually coming through. So you can go to distance, and there is a voyage. You are moving towards the finish line. Do not think that you are not. You are going the distance. Don't give up. That's the thing. You're almost at the finish line. This is the finish line. You're almost there. Do not give up. You are there. Keep going. Keep like doing what you're doing. That is like a beautiful thing coming. Let's see what your overall energy for the year in terms of tarot. Okay, so we have the High Priestess again. Strong intuition, strong moon coming through here. So connecting to that, I also feel that that's sorry, you are connecting to a community here as well. Because with this Ten of Pentacles, there's also a sense of family, like family here. There's also like maybe for some of you, being blessed with kids, that might be something that's coming through here. There's a voyage of that as well. So because it's a general reading, please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For others of you, it's finding the soul family, right? This is what is coming through. But overall, it's a sense of community that is important. A family unit is important coming through. Some support group is what I'm coming through here. The High Priest is connecting, again, really connecting to your intuition, connecting to almost, I feel like your power source, and almost a sense of calm that you need to go. So going deep within. So I really do feel that this is a journey going deep within yourself, connecting to your power and your calling. Very, very beautiful, like overall energy. We're gonna get into more details with this, but I just wanted to kind of see what we have here. So we do have. So something that is blocking you is your fear, right? There's a sense, and I feel like I'm glad I put it on here, because I think that is the fear that is stopping you from going the distance. It's like you have something, and I'm thinking of a particular person here, but I feel like overall it's like something that you've been preventing yourself from doing, something you've been wanting to do, but you've been like blocking it because of this fear. You're like, there's like unknown factors, you don't know where you're headed. And that sort of brings me here. With this journey, it's like you're being carried. Allow yourself to be led where you're meant to go. That is where you are meant to go. And also working with your thoughts, because a lot of this fear are your own thoughts. It is your own worries. It is, and believe me, I've been having this feels like a very much a Nine of Swords energy here. And I've been having that at least recently, so I understand that a lot. But it is really a sense of, it's just our thoughts get ahead of ourselves. It's like this major thing where we're just like, oh my God. And it kind of almost feels like it paralyzes us in this state of fear of like, we can't do anything because we have this, I can't even, to me, it just feels like a heavy weight. So So working with your thoughts, clearing them. Look at this. Thoughts are, look at that. They're just kind of smoke, right? Smoke and mirrors. Not listening, not necessarily not listening, but acknowledging the fear. I do feel like it's like, okay, this is the fear. This is what's stopping me. But knowing that these are thoughts. These are not reality, right? It's an important distinction, right? I have to, like, I went through that too. And see what your heart is telling us this for you. So currency, here we go. Are you in the flow? Currency is the condition of circulating and flowing. Money comes from relationships with people here on earth, creating goods and services. Broke is really just referring to your connectedness, or lack of it. You can't keep what you aren't willing to give. You have to circulate, share, and give of your wealth. When this physical fruit shows up, it is evidence that you are truly giving. You connection equals currency. So, and we see we have this connection here. We do have community. We are, it's like something that needs to kind of show our, if our connections, how are we connecting to others? Finding people like there, finding our soul family, finding just even, like we exchange money, we exchange like learning, right? Some people can actually be those triggers, those tower moments. With certain people can be that growth, that it was the harbinger of that change that comes through here. So there is a flow. Like, are you allowing this flow? And I do love that the 10 of Pentacles showed up, because that is a lot of abundance, that it is a lot of well-being coming through here. So those are important. Let's look at what your soul is trying to tell you. So forward. Once we wrap up lessons from one life chapter, we go through a period of realization that helps us prepare for another. Set your gaze forward now, and that is going that distance, right? We are moving forward. This is even the voyage, is we are moving forward. We are ending a chapter in our life, right? And it feels like you are, and that's why we have this fear, because we are heading into the unknown, and that fear is very strong. But it's letting us know that we need to allow, we need to trust, we need to I feel like there's a sense of like, help us prepare for another. You are ready, you are prepared for what's coming next. You will go the distance. Trusting your intuition, because I feel like your intuition is letting you know, yeah, you have a strong sense. You're like, yes, I can do it. And then have that support right there with the 10 of Pentacles. And so we have already like, I was like thinking that we have a lot. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do, of course, the little tarot for the month. See how that works out, and we'll get to the other fun parts here. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for the collective of group one. Actually, not sure if I'm going to do this or if I want to do the quarter ones. I feel like we're going to go with this one. I prepared both just in case. And don't worry, we're going to do the same thing. It's just going to be a little different. I just wanted a little more space, that's all. So here we go. What is happening with the collective of group one, the first quarter? What is happening in the collective of group one, the first quarter of this? Okay. We have the Four of Cups. More cards. Okay. We have the Six of Rods and the King of Pentacles. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what's happening. One. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, lots of Pentacles energy for you. One more card. And then the Ten of Cups. Nice. Beautiful. Three of Cups. Oh, the Sun in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Okay. Stuff. Five of Wands. Magician. Okay. And the King of Swords. Okay. like we said, we already have the overall energy here. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep that sun in reverse or not. We'll go through it and we'll see. Because I usually like to determine whether I'm going to keep something in reverse or not. And usually I don't have cards in reverse, so I'm not quite sure. But here we go. Let's go into this right here. So each one represents like a month. But we're going to also read them as a quarterly. So January starts off with possibly you still kind of holding on to things, kind of blocking an offer that's coming your way. So this is energy of closing yourself off, kind of focusing on like these 3 cups rather than actually seeing the cup that is being offered. So that means to me that, well, this is, I mean, the beautiful thing about this is that life is ever changing, right? So even though we see this here, we have the power to change things. So on January, my recommendation would be to be, instead of like maybe closed off, maybe be on the lookout, or kind of like having an expectation of like something that's being offered. To me, it seems like either maybe a friendship, possibly like a romantic kind of offer. It could just one of those kind of offers that, and I feel like, yeah. So I feel like you might need some introspection, need some downtime, but be willing to say yes, right? Don't just say no to everything. That's the thing that I'm getting here. So that's January. We also have this February, we have 6 of rods. So there's some sort of victory. You're going to feel like, oh, like there's momentum, there's emotion here, and then you feel like you've accomplished something. So February is going to be a sense of accomplishment coming through here. So March, I do like how this kind of, we can actually kind of see the progress here. So the King of Pentacles energy coming through, letting us know that, yeah, you've achieved, you feel good, you feel grounded. It could also be that there is an earth sign that's very important, like an earth sign person that comes into it. But I do feel, for me, it's like you actually just feel like a sense of accomplishment, a sense of like you feel grounded here because of this victory. You feel grounded. You're actually, I feel like, enjoying kind of also like a fruit of your labor. I usually see this, and there's a beautiful, like, he's eating cake or like enjoying what the abundance that he has. And so I feel like that's you here. So I do see this progress, and it almost makes me feel like if you can take that offer that's being offered here, it will lead you to a lot of happiness, like a lot of like victory moving forward. So I feel like that's an important thing, especially starting off with that first quarter. So, and here's the thing. I do like the second quarter, we're sort of starting kind of like from the beginning, sort of. So this is kind of, because we go from the King, now we go to the Page of Pentacles. So here, I feel like there's something that we need to learn. There's maybe a communication that needs, is being, so this is April. Being brought into. So communication maybe, or just like we need to learn something more about wealth, and I mean that in a general sense, like not just like money, but wealth overall. Like, are you living like all this? You've peaked here, and now we're going back to learning some more new things coming through here. Yeah, so I do like that as well, because it feels like that's a kind of a new start here. We do have to have a little bit of patience here in May. So patience is the key here. You put in here with the page, you've put in some stuff, now you're letting it, and so it's like, it feels like there's not a lot of motion in May, but so you're just kind of waiting. This is all about patience here, because look, it pays off. In June, we have happiness overflowing, sense of contentment coming here, fulfillment. So that is beautiful. I do love that each kind of, it's kind of progressing. And then here we have, which I do continue. Oh, let's see if you can actually, let me move them a little higher so we can see them. So here we have our July. July is all about friendships, connecting to others. Like I said, it's very important this year to connect to others. So friendships, hanging out, having fun, coming through here. So that is important in July especially. Now August here, I almost feel like there is a lot of abundance and happiness, but I feel like there is something that is blocking you here. What is blocking? Queen of Swords. Okay. So the Queen of Swords here energy is being gentle. Like okay. So maybe a little, because the Queen of Swords, you know, I do love the representation. There's a sense of maybe, but I'm taking her as like being a bit cynical, not like so this is the difference, I would say. See, there's this like the sun here is this childlike wonder, you know, like enjoying life, seeing the magic in everyday things. Whereas the Queen of Swords is very logical and is also like very kind of very sees things almost a bit cynical in this way. So being careful of our, like not looking at things in a cynical way. It's okay to see this, but also having, I feel like there's a sense of wanting this. So you have the potential for the sun to be, you know, correct, like upside. And I'm going to do that right now. But just being understanding that there's a playfulness aspect coming through. Don't get so serious where you can't see the wonders or the joy of life. So that's important coming through, and that's in August. Now we have, this is interesting because we go from the queen to a page again. So there's a sense of, again, learning, needing to learn something coming through. And also important communication coming through in September. So there is that sense, communications, clarity coming through in September, yeah. So I always feels like there's a sense of like you're preparing. So October, there is 5 of Rods, there's possibly drama, conflicts coming through here. I do want to clarify why is the 5 of Rods here? Okay. It's interesting. Because I'm like, what is it? But it feels like it might just be things are moving a little bit slow. So maybe other people are like frustrated. That's what I feel is like. But there's also a sense of Ace of Cups. So maybe and with this I almost feel like maybe there's others that are not liking, because you are getting that ace and it finally came out, which I do like it. Okay, all right, so maybe some people might not like that, especially if you already have a set of like, let's say people are, I don't know why, I'm feeling like people are feeling left out. That's what it is. So there's going to be a little bit of conflict here because people might be feeling left out, because the Ace of Cups means to me that like you are like going off into something new is being offered in terms of like love or something like, or like friendship, fulfillment coming through here. And it does feels like there's a sense of the Knight, so there's patience. Maybe they're running out of patience here. But overall, these energies are very nice. So because we also have, I feel like this leads us to the Magician energy. So this is November. We are strong. We have our attracting the things that we do want coming through here. So you have a lot of power to create what you want. So remembering that's important coming through. And then we also have the King of Swords energy. That's how we end off the year. So it is a sense of having clarity, being like looking at things in a logical way, being willing to take action only when you feel that is necessary, but having this clarity. I feel like this is going away, and I do find it interesting that you didn't have the 9 of Swords energy, but it is this fear that is finally like going away, these thoughts. There's a sense of clarity. You have a sense of achievement here in terms of like we have clarity here. That is what we get to see. So that I do like that a lot. Let's go into our divination dice. So we do have the Lenormand. I did just want to let them roll free. Okay. So not a lot for here, but for here we do have some things. Okay. So there's a sense of moving somebody. So maybe the King of Pentacles is this writer, is this like energy of, and this also is the sense of victory here. So it's a sense of completion coming through. Communications are important, right? Communications are important now. It's the first quarter, so communicating, being careful not to gossip though. I feel like that might be also coming through here. We also have the anchor, and I feel for me with this King of Pentacles, like I said, it's actually having this sense of grounding ourselves, connecting to our own like stability here. So the second quarter here is all about, there might be, yeah, there is already, yeah, because we do have the December Pentacles. There might be some, I wouldn't say blocks, but I would say that there is like, obstacles, right? There is a little bit of obstacles. There is a little bit of weight here coming through, but there is a potential for, and then we have the Page of Pentacles again here. So it's almost like a childlike energy. Using that childlike energy, don't get frustrated. Think about it as almost like the game. Will I, will I overcome this? Will I, like, how can I have fun on this road? Because there is like the mountain there is blocking. You will overcome it because, it's not a cross, but it's something that we need to work on. There's a sense of coming through here. Peace is important with this lily for the third quarter, coming to peace with ourselves here. And almost sense of innocence. Innocence, again, childlike wonder here. Wow, lots of that's coming through here. Let's actually see what the sprinkle of charms is for the collective of group 1 for this upcoming year. Hold it. It's like, ooh. Okay, my friends. Okay. I do like this. Okay. And let's also do the scrabbles. I do remember, so that's good. Scrabble, 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 scrabble. Okay. Good. Okay, my friends. Let's see what we have here. I feel like I'm just trying to divide this into, yeah, this is that word. This one feels like it's that way. It's here. It's like here, here, here. Okay. I just wanted to divide them into where there's respective stuff. This is actually, this one I feel like, yeah, makes more sense here. Okay, you actually have guardian angels for you, like in different things. So let's go ahead and see. So we have unlocking. Yeah, see, this is actually letting us know you have to unlock your heart. You have the key to unlock your heart. You have the key to be able to see that cup and be allowing it in, but you have to be willing to see it. Sorry, my throat is gone. I don't know what it is, but with this, you actually see the cup that's being offered. It's like comforting, and it's even love right there. It's telling you that. Your guardian angels are watching over you in the first quarter. So being, being aware of that. We do have a blank. So somebody, maybe an unknown person, is coming in. So live, laugh, and love. Yes, because regardless of like obstacles that are coming your way, you can still live, laugh, and love. Those are things. Number 2 is important for you here. And kind of going your own way is also important. Having a sense of like individuality, very important here. So let's go ahead, see what your other quarter is. Here we do have, again, friendships coming through here with this. So using like, and I feel like it's almost like very like-minded, or not even like-minded, but soul people, like soul level people that you're connecting to. We do have this. You have all the tools that you need to make, like, to actually create the world that, in reality that you want. We do need a little bit of a makeover here, so that like changing maybe the way we see things, but I also just feels like it's a little bit of here in your third quarter is a good idea to have, like, I don't know, connect again to like how you want to feel, like reconnect to what you want your year to be like, and then maybe changing things a little bit, changing things up a little bit is what I'm seeing here. We have the dolphin, so lots of intelligence and intuition coming through. The button, yes, it's all about like, the button can hold two things together, right? If you button up, it's like closing it off. But also you can take it off at any point in time. So like, it's a sense of like it's like allowing in, and also but being able to also not allow people in, if that makes sense. Like, there's a balance that you need to find within yourself, because I feel like this 4 of Cups, I kind of understand why it's there. It just feels like there's a need for introversion and introspection. So allowing, like, you don't necessarily have to completely cut people off, just allowing it in and out. There's a sense. We have the little with the heart, and then with the buddies here. So maybe there is love coming through here for you for the third quarter coming through with this sun. But you have to be gentle, like I said. You have to be willing to not be cynical, and almost be gentle with your words as well. Because sometimes we can be a little harsh. Not everybody likes it. And S might be a letter that's coming through here. We have a lot more letters here. We have A, H, and we have R. Okay. I almost feel like har. Like laughing. I don't know why. So maybe having a little laughter in there. So yeah, angels are watching over you right here on the fourth quarter. We also have looking at things, perspective. How do you want to look at things? I feel like if you can focus here on this drama here, or you can focus on this Ace of Cups that just keeps following you. So I don't feel it's like the same one. I mean, I guess if you maybe missed this one, you're going to get it back here. And also like allowing yourself patience with yourself here. So like, how do you view things? Do you see that the progress that you're making, maybe it's not as fast as you would like, but it's still there. And here we do have this. I love this because there's a wish fulfillment. Wishes do come true, and it's coming through for you in the fourth quarter. So let me actually, oh, there we go. I could have moved it. So I think that I feel like that's a really good thing. I do want to pull two cards for you. Two deck of cards. This one is my Nature Healing Oracle deck, and this is like something that I've just been, I love this so much. So let's see what healing needs to come through, like especially overall, just like the last one coming through for collective group 3. We have Aspire. So it's time for you to aspire for greater things. You have the ability to reach great heights. So don't, don't just give that up. Like that's kind of what you want. That's and then let's see and then these are V11 crystals, fortune cookie cards. Let's go ahead and see what fortune is like. Oh. And raise your vibration. I mean, yeah, look at that. That is exactly what it is. So those are very important. I do like this. Okay, I hope you liked this reading. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And please do not forget to go check out all the other readers' amazing readings, and seeing what resonated. What did you hear on both, like all of them, like what it is. Because then I feel like you're going to be able to see a clearer path, a clearer, more full reading. So please do check them out. I'm very excited that I was able to do a collaboration with all of them. And I'm very excited that you're here. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy, for sharing your beautiful time with me, and sharing your beautiful journey. I hope I am part of those communities that you have right there. Thanks again. I am sending you lots of love, lots of happiness. And until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, group 2. I'm so happy that you're here. So please remember, this is a part of a big collaboration. So check out all the other readers' videos and readings so that you can actually see. Because I love the idea, because it's like different energies all picking up in different things. So when you actually listen to it and you pick what resonates and what doesn't from everybody, you can actually see it's like you get this whole in-depth reading for yourself. And I do love that. So please don't forget to go ahead and check, and just everything will be listed in my description. Check there. And also, if you like this and you want a personal reading, and specifically of like what predictions, I also do that as well. So let's go on. Now that I did a little shameless self-promotion there. Well, it's like, I kind of like, it's part of the whole thing. So we do have love coming through, and we have action. So look at this. I do love this. There's a sense of blossoming coming through here. And this is the, I keep life destiny. Okay, secret destiny. So yeah, this destiny coming through here. This is where your overall energy of this year is, where you're headed. These are important keys here. So we have the love energy, being open, being willing to have this, blossoming, opening of your heart coming through. But there also need to take action here, and these are emotions. I can see that there's like I feel like there's going to be a bit of fluctuation in terms of emotions, and that's okay. There is also here clouds. I can like the clouds here let me know. It feels a bit ominous. I do feel like there's a sense of confusion. But whenever you're in this sense of confusion, just connecting to the love That's what I feel like. Here's the sunshine. So whenever you're like, what action should I take? Connect to this sense of love, this grounding, and that's going to help you. Let's see what your light work for this year is coming. So it's align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So again, right? What are we aligning to this month? But this whole year, it's all about love. It is about taking action. So it's not enough for you to just kind of like, that's an important thing, because there is like action here in terms of like physical action. Like I actually feel like, taking real action in terms, but it's also like having this, seeing what's happening here with this confusion, with these clouds. What is up with that? Like, what does that all mean? What is all of these emotions? Because like I said, there's not a calm peace. This is the ocean. This is like, there's a sense of almost ebb and flow coming through. So understanding that, and then, are you taking the steps? Are you taking the action? Like, is the action that you're taking right now, is it aligned with what you want your life to be, or with who you like your own values? Is it aligned with that, or is it something that is totally not aligned with it, and it's like, you look, it's a pieces, you're going all different ways. Maybe also just like taking action and connecting to one like main thing right here, because it does feel like there's a sense of you're being cut up. Let's see what the wisdom is for this. So it's changing gift. I also feel like, you see here, we have this mask being worn here, and that's a sense of like, so it almost feels like there's a need to actually show yourself more, like not have this mask, because I feel like that's why you're not aligned, because you're wearing some sort of like a barrier in terms of like, you don't want people to see something about you. I don't know what it is, but there's some sort of like a mask that you're wearing here. I also like the exchanging of gifts. So there's a sense of reciprocity here, right? Like give and receive, but we're willing to receive, because a lot of people, like they ask and ask, but when they're getting they're actually getting the answers but it's not coming in a certain way that they want, in terms, or maybe that they see, they reject what is being offered, right? So it almost makes me feel like, be on the lookout for that. You definitely have this ability to see things in a different way. I feel like, like there is a sense of a balance giving. So it might not come from like where you think that exchange is meant for. So you give, and then somebody else might give you something. So be willing to accept it, to allow it in here. So the overall energy in terms of your tarot here is, we have the Queen of Pentacles, lots of abundance, lots of well-being. Look at this, totally in her power right there. And then we also have the Devil. And that's this temptation to go somewhere where it's not like where you wanted to be. This is almost like, it feels like, oh, look at that. And it's like a puppet on the strings here. So for me, it just seems like old patterns, having that mask on. What is it? Versus here, where you actually know your power. You are actually quite well grounded in your power. Such abundance coming through, an abundance of spirit, right? I feel like that is the thing. Here is connecting with love, though. Here is connecting with, I feel like, the worries, the ebb and flow of things, like the tumultuous emotions coming through. Like, where are you? Which one are you? Are you going to do this one, or are you going to do this one? I also feel like somebody might be coming in here into your life, who might, lots of great attractions here. Just remember, always align with your own core values. Very important. And if you don't know them, then I think that's important for you to find out. What are your core values? That's important, because if you know those, then you can know which path to go on. So, and here we need healing. So this is a beautiful thing. So we need to heal. And what are we healing? We're healing this, again, this I feel scattered energy. It just feels scattered, like you're not really sure. And you're not really kind of focused. In here, we do have also like this temptation. So it could be the Devil energy is always like whatever it is that we've been working on that just kind of keeps coming back. Like maybe it's temptations of like maybe negative thinking. It could actually be maybe you have some sort of an actual addiction to substance. what is it? Like, we need to heal it. Like, is that actually helping you? Does it really help you, or is it that you're easing, like, the devil, it feels like there's a sense of making things like a little easier, not wanting to put in the effort. That's what I'm seeing here. So healing, and by that I mean like putting in the effort to actually heal. Like, right, we need to heal, and healing process can actually be pretty intense. But overall, this is the energy, the blossoming coming through here. See what your heart is telling us, especially now we're talking about love here. Let's look at change. So what if you could approach change and death in your life with energy and space of allowance? Death creates change. Death of a body, a relationship, a project, a career, a pet. It is all change. Attachment and resistance cause grief. Something new is waiting to be birthed. Acknowledge what has gone. Welcome what is to come. Change creates growth. Make the choice to step forward and see what waits you. So this is actually, and that was an intense card. I actually felt that energy, because this change in, like, it does feel like when you let go of this devil energy, right? This is like, I almost feel like a security blanket or something that you've been using. This is like what you've been using to not heal. Like, here, and I don't mean this in a harsh way. I just mean it in the sense of that's also what's this, it's like scattered energy, right? Coming through here, and this confusions. So what I'm seeing here is that it's telling us that the change is like, the healing will be a bit painful, but allowing, because new things are coming. This is what you're meant for. This is like this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. So doing that, but I do think it's a little simplistic in terms of like, yeah, acknowledge it, and then, like, because it's like, no, death is intense. Like a loved one dying, that's painful. So I do agree with the sentiment, but I do think it's a little simplistic. So, but change does, and it is almost like a part of when we let go of this devil card, or when we let go of the thing that we've been using as our safety. It is a part of us that will that does indeed die, right? So that is, like, I'm sorry, that's just the heavy energy I have. I'm sorry. Just kind of what it is. Let's look at intensity. Yeah. Let's look at what your soul has to say. So the universe has brought you to this experience to help you tame your fire. Seek clarity on what to embrace and what to let go of now. See, that's the thing. So it does feel like this. The devil card is there for that reason. This, you need to see. It's and tame your fire. I actually feel like it's kind of like, not so much your fire. I feel like you are more like, yeah, the scattered energy is kind of here very much, and it's like you by avoiding something, and it does feel like a little bit of an avoidance. So I feel like this year it's going to bring it on to you. What have you been avoiding? What have you been using other things, right, to not heal? And now this is all about healing, connecting who you are. Seek clarity on what to embrace and what to let go of now. Again, what are your core values? What is it that you want from your life? Are you taking action for the things that you want, or is it not coming through here? Okay, let's go ahead and see what the year has for us. So this is actually a little bit, see, we have a general, now we have a little bit more in depth coming through here. And so if you'd like this kind of reading, please consider actually booking with me, and I can do a in-depth prediction for you. I actually could do a lot of in-depth. I usually do. I say, like, I'm like, oh, it's only going to be like a few minutes. No, it's a long thing. I can't help it. I like to go in-depth. I want to see. All right, so let's see what first quarter could be like for the collective of group 2. Okay, you already told me. So 10 of Pentacles, oh, lovely energy, yeah. So it's a sense of connecting to family, connecting to like a grounding energy coming through here. There is passion coming on in February though. Like we have a new beginning, passion, creativity coming through here. So I feel like this, like January feels kind of stable. It feels kind of like nice. But then we are like picking up on in February with passion, creativity. It's just an offer of some sort of things coming through here. And then for the group for March, it is all about collaborating. Like I'm collaborating with others here. So do like find those and working on your gift here, whatever it is that you kind of consider here. I do love this though. Very nice. Let's see what your second quarter holds for you for the okay. That one you wanted to go. Okay. King of Cups. Okay, our emotions are here. Let's see what else. Oh, there. We have the Queen of Rods. Wow, look at that. And that's your energy too coming through. And then we have the Lovers. So choice coming through. So it just feels like in the second quarter, other people are important. And I mean, like there's new energies coming through. We have the King of Cups. So it's somebody whose water sign might be coming in terms of April. And then in May, there might be somebody with a fire passion, but I do feel like that it might be actually yourself here because I feel like you have a lot of fiery energy. So the King of Cups, create like a sense of stability, finding a sense of stability with our emotions, but also a creative outlet. And by that, I actually mean like poetry, art, like allowing, like if we're, especially because I feel like if we have a lot of emotions, the one way for us to kind of like ground them, not really, but experience them, is to creative outlets. And that's what I'm going to say for your April. That is important. So we also have the Queen of Rods. So again, passion here. It's like, it feels like you kind of have like, I see like a pattern here for you in terms of like slowing down or maybe like kind of not as much motion. And then we have like the fiery coming through here. So I feel like you do like like that's kind of like you have this fiery personality. You like that action, intensity. Oh yeah, yeah, you are intense. The Queen of Rods. So we have connecting again to your creativity, to connecting to, but this is a different kind of creativity. This is a more of an emotional one. This is all about passion. This is all about like, connecting also to your girl boss or woman boss or like boss energy that lets you have this very attractive energy coming through here in May, connecting to that fire energy of allowing yourself to create all the things that you do want. And there's for me, the Queen of Rods and Queen of Wands has that energy of creation that is, I feel like it's a little bit of a lot of like magician energy here too with this one as well. So manifesting things that you do, like you have that power. So the Lovers, there's a sense of choice, or maybe there's a sense of connection coming through in June. It almost feels like kind of seeing yourself in there here, yeah. So it is a sense of balance and it is a sense of choice. So because it's gave me, I just wanted to clarify that. Two of Pentacles is a sense of finding this balance coming through here. The yin and yang. It almost feels like these are two aspects of yourself and letting them come in, because I mean, fire and water, they should not be together, but there's a sense for you that there is a way of balancing it. There might be, there might be love coming through though, but it feels to me like there's a choice of kind of coming to this balance and being balanced regardless of what's happening anywhere outside circumstances. Let's see what the third quarter holds for you. Okay, we have resting, we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Rod energy. So that is actually quite interesting here. Four of Rods, so celebrating. This is July, so celebrating, sense of celebration. July seems to be a month of celebrating, because group one also had something similar. So we need to celebrate something. Well, I don't know what it is, but it is a sense of celebrating, feeling the stability, feeling like connected with others. Six of Pentacles, lovely energy here coming through, giving, but accepting, also willing to receive. And it's a sense of giving and the joy of giving coming through here. Having that. We do have Four of Swords that is coming in September. So needing for rest is important then. So taking it easy. Take it easy. You actually have a lot of energy coming through. This chariot moment, I do like this. I was going to say, it's like, because we're about to go off onto this, so things are going to pick up. So please use September to kind of ground yourself in. Things are picking up in October. You might again have another choice coming through, but I feel like it's just that you're gaining momentum towards what you're seeing. Come on, let's see what November has. We have the Page of Swords. Yep. So you might be getting some communication or some clarity coming into a situation in November. And then let's see, what is December coming through? Five of Cups. So we have Five of Cup energy. Feeling like there's some sort of like disappointment that we're going back to. This is, if I'm going to clarify though. Can we kind of clarify this? Five of Cups. What is it doing here? Okay. So I feel like that's the choice coming through here. Okay, so we have the choice, and I was wanting to see this. So we have a choice that is coming in this October that's kind of being led way here, and it's being reflected here. So we have the choice of having Five of Cups staying here. It's basically that devil energy, or the like, we either have the choice of facing or like this, right? Facing the devil card. We have the whatever it is, habits, patterns that we've developed, and this might lead, and it leads us to possibly to love or to a connection to ourselves. I almost feel like that. So we have the devil energy here, and we have this Knight of Rods energy here, which is actually using that passion, using this instead of wallowing in this self-pity almost here. Sorry, it's just what it is. Wallowing in self-pity, we can actually take our passion, we can take our creativity, and we can move forward. This is what I'm seeing here. And there's clarity coming here. So it is a sense you have the ability to achieve things. But again, it is, if you've been putting off not aligning with yourself, if you've been putting off actually the healing, it's going to come back. It's basically what this is telling me. You have beautiful cards here, but if you don't actually do the healing, if you don't take the time to do the healing, if you don't like face that devil, whatever it is, whatever patterns that you have, thought processes, whatever it is that it is, if you don't do it, it's going to come back. It's going to keep coming in cycles until you actually do. So that's a big one. And that's like, woof, so much so that I'm actually like, woof, feeling that for you. So very beautiful energy coming through. Let's go ahead and see what the Lenormand dice set tells us. Okay. So we have here, Temptations here, and I'm gonna, okay, so this one we didn't get any of those, so we do have this. So momentum and moving things, again with the bear, is a sense of like a purpose. It does, like, this bear has a sense of purpose. It has a thing, and it feels like a very strong, this is a strong energy coming through. With this rider, it makes it even, I feel like it's even more like start off the year right. Make those things that you know, like, coming through here. You're gonna, it's starting off strong. We do have the second quarter, there is none here. We do have, interesting, it seems like either jealousy or making things complicated here is going to slow you down here. So possibly jealousy of others, but it also just, I feels like you making things too complicated for yourself. It almost feels like that, again, the devil energy coming through here. Devil energy, if you're not going to heal it's like it's gonna keep coming back. It just keeps coming back. And then there is a slowing down here, overcoming those obstacles. And here is the key. The key is you. It is the sense of that, the Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe that could be even your card for the year in terms of like what connecting to that energy, the Queen of Pentacles. So that is the key for you. Having this key to unlocking this devil is to understand your power, is to understand who you really are, and like living up to it. You know, like it's a little bit easier. But look at this peaceful look. So much in your power. This is what you need. This is that what is coming through. Let's see what the Sprinkle of Charms has for us for the collective. Okay. What else? There's something that fell that I can't seem to find it. I'm sorry. I was hoping I would find it, but no. I did find a spider, so that's interesting. Let's see, one more of this. Okay. Oh, this is good. Yeah. So here we have me versus me. Yep, that's you. Never give up. I'm going to say that's over there. Listening to your own drumbeat. Yes, that's important. Accepting the love that's being offered here. And also like, oh no, and it's also resting. Yeah, taking like coffee breaks, taking that time. Self-love here. Giving yourself, filling your cup here is important in the third quarter. Sorry. Second quarter, me versus me. We have this angels coming through here. Wish fulfillment. So some wishes coming through here. Acoustic guitar, or is that, yeah, it seems like acoustic. So gentle, like messages coming slower, gently, not following, like this is like the, okay, actually this is the realm here. So being careful with your temperament. Have very fiery energy coming through. It just does seem that, but it needs to be a little bit more grounded here. So tempering that that fieriness, tempering it a little bit, right? Wish come through. Okay, we have that. Coffee, yes. Resting, giving yourself that, filling back your cup is very important in September. And we have another here, look, and this is actually letting us know what the key is. The key is also about self-expression, expressing truth coming through, and with this Page of Swords energy, expressing truth, and maybe actually acknowledging the truth here, right? That's important. Unlocking this, allowing yourself to speak here. We do have a camera looking at things in what perspective. Again, like I said, do you want to wallow in self-pity? Or do you, and also, and self-pity and almost like the devil energy, like avoiding that healing. Are you going to take this beautiful fire that you have and motivation like this, and you're going to take action for the things that you want, right? So doing it. Yep. Are you, so basically wallowing self-pity, or are you going to live, laugh, and love? Regardless of what's happening, you always have that option, right? So that is actually quite strong. I love that. Let's see what healing cards. This is my Nature's Healing deck, and this is a new deck that we have. So let's see what other guidance here. Sweet, and get closer to ending. What? Okay. Okay. Inhale. So when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like, oh my God, inhale, breathe in that like tranquility, breathe in. Don't let yourself, like, look at that, that's lavender. So maybe that, for you, maybe some aromatherapy might be also helpful. So let's see, and we're going to end with Be Love and Crystals fortune cards. Yay! And she's one of the collaborators. Actually, she's the leader of it. She got it all together because she's awesome like that. So let's see, what fortune? Collective group. Tap into your youth. Okay. There's a sense of tapping into that. Having fun, right? It is a sense that's coming through. Like I said, it's like you can wallow in self-pity, or you can live, laugh, and love. And that's the youthful, because the youth just kind of goes for it. Let's see. One more. Truth will be revealed. Yeah. And that's the truth about yourself here. I mean, truth in general, because there is, like, we have the Page of Swords coming through, but I do feel like a truth of you needs to be revealed. That's important. You need to reveal this truth about yourself, and that's that you are this Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you have, like, a lot of Queen energy, but that one is one that's important this year. I hope you liked this reading, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and also please check out all the other readers, so you can actually see more of in-depth. Thank you so much for being here. I am beyond grateful. I super excited that you're here. Thank you for sharing your time, sharing your beautiful energy, and sharing just your journey with me as well. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, and lots of happiness. And until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Hello, Group 3. I am so happy that you are here. Sorry, my lighting sources changed a little bit. So, and please remember, just because before I forget, that this is a big collaboration. So please check out all the other readers' readings. So you can actually get a fuller picture of all these, everybody, like in depth by, choosing what resonates and what doesn't from everybody. And let them know that, you come from here. It's always good, just because we actually like to see. Let's see, what did you choose? You chose miracles. So this is the overall energy of what's coming. So this is the secret destiny. So this is for your year coming through. So big miracles are coming, but there is also a sense of solitude, a sense of connecting with the moon here, with our emotions. But there's a sense of calmness here. And also it just feels like there's a kind of looking, I don't know, I feel like there's an abundance that's coming here that you need to do. I feel like there's a sense of wisdom that comes through here. So that's important. There's also, I think like your miracles or these things are coming from unexpected sources, unexpected places. It almost just feels like things are kind of like little meteors coming down. And surprising you. So I feel like shooting stars coming down and surprising you. So there's also a sense of wish fulfillment coming here. But I do feel like this gives me this energy of the hermit. So looking at things, and really getting, almost like navigating your own emotions and navigating your thoughts as well coming through here. There's a, like, because we do have the clouds hiding a little bit of the moon. So those are interesting. Let's see what this is the light work that you need to work. So here it is. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And you do have the serious energy with the hermit there. So yes, this is all good, but also like having fun is important, right? Being here, this is like an Ace of Cups coming through here. And even though we have the moon here, we also have the sun coming through. So that's like, that is important. That's an important reminder. So we do, like, we get, sometimes we're like, oh my goodness, we have to like, like do our work, like, like our own inner work and all that stuff. Yes, but part of that work is also having fun with it, because it shouldn't be all so serious all the time. Let's see what our wisdom is coming for this year. So changing of wind. So things are coming, things are changing. I almost feels like, feels like the Wheel of Fortune for me. So it's a sense of things are changing, coming. So I feel like things are not set in stone. Things are fluctuating, moving around. So being aware of that. Let's see what your overall energy with the tarot is. We have the Ace of Wands, well, new beginnings, and then the Sun. Look at that. And the Sun, like I said, the Sun popped up here. It's a sense of connecting to this plate. It's a sense of connecting to your expansion, and that's where the miracles come from. There's also like, it also feels like creativity is super important. Third eye chakra here as well, like, so it visions connecting to intuition, but it just feels like sense of creativity, of passion for life. That is what's coming for you. So that is beautiful. Let's see what we have. So oath, connecting. So maybe it's an oath to somebody. It is or a promise to yourself, or somebody's gonna come in here, into your thing with the Sun. There's a potential for that, but it just feels like there's a promise that you made to yourself. And look at this. All right, to yourself and maybe to others. It's interesting. We'll find out more about this. So generator. So what did the heart say to the brain? A generator is a person or thing that generates something. We generate decisions from the information our bodies pick up in all kinds of situations. The brain's gathered good amount of intellectual data, but the heart has an intelligence through electric and magnetic field that extends outside the physical body. It can be quicker at grasping gut feeling information. The two can work together for effective decision making if you let them. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. It's a sense of like, for some of you it's other people, another, but it's a sense of coming together with you, like you as a whole. So it does feel like your heart and your brain can work together. It can be buddies. Alright, let's see what your soul is coming through here. So peace. Even amidst the turmoil, peace is available within and around. Be your shelter now. And that's coming here with this changing winds, right? So things are like I said, there might be a bit of a storm here, but it's always for where you need to go. This is it's a good thing here because you do have this sun energy and you do have this sense of miracles. But the peace, again, comes from going within yourself, the hermit mode here. You can find peace with, you know, like, if you can go within yourself and see what it is, clear out those thoughts that are clouding your judgment, and also listening to your intuition. I do feel like that is important, coming through. Intuition coming through. Ooh, that's exciting. We kind of we're going through this. Sorry. It's like, whoa. So now we're gonna go see, like, we're gonna get a little bit more in depth here. What is the energy overall? Actually, well, not the overall. I actually just want to see. Okay, we have, look at that, we're starting off strong with the Six of Rods, and that's on January. Okay. We have the Page of Swords, truth, clarity coming through here. Okay. Hermit. Okay, yeah, the Hermit. It had to come out. March is all about being hermiting. It's a hermiting time for you. Introspection. So, victory, some sort of, like, it feels like fulfillment coming here. There's a sense of clarity in February. Or there might even be communications coming through. But overall energy, and this clarity, this thing is makes you go into hermit mode. It makes you go into, like, deep introspection. Guiding your light, finding the light within yourself. I feel like it's like finding the sun within you. We do have April brings friendships, fun coming for you as well. This one, just know March is a big one, because I feel like it's being repeated over and over here. So let's see what other. Okay, we have the King of Rods, and then we have the Emperor energy. So taking action is also important here. King of Rods, ha. So leadership qualities. We need you need to take in that leader quality here on whatever thing, and maybe even it might be with other people, but maybe it's a leader quality in yourself. Like, what is it that you're passionate about with the rods? What is it that you are, what do you want to create? And then taking, like, concrete action to making it happen. The Emperor energy, I do like this, that we are progressing from a king to the Emperor. So it feels like there's a great you've established yourself a lot in June. Now, what's interesting here is that, yes, we do have the Three of Cups, and there is that feminine energy there, but there is no other feminine energy. This quarter is about action. It is about taking inspired action, and that is the difference, inspired action. Let's see what the July it's coming through. Oh, here's the feminine. Okay, and I do like that there's a counterpart here as well. So that's coming in July. We have, oh, Nine of Pentacles, nice. Establishing ourselves here, and we also have the King of Swords coming through. Wow. So this page, I feel like, it's kind of weird how I'm going to read this, but this Page of Swords is, so this clarity that's happening in this introspection is actually maturing as we go all the way. And when we get into September, we have a fully mature sense of coming through here. So that's something I want to say. We do have this Queen of Rods. So there's this a balance. We have been listening to a lot of, and here she takes action too, but it's a different kind of action here. There's very concrete stuff. Leadership role. She also has leadership role, but hers is more of a, not even going to say quiet, no, hers is a different approach. There's the feminine, there's a different creativity here. Almost feel like this is like planning things a little bit, maybe. This is in the actual process of acting it from it, but from a like using all this power and fiery energy. Yeah, I feel like that is what it is. I also feel like after having this so much masculine energy, you're ready for the feminine to come in here, and we do have this being here, as we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is definitely being represented. This is I think the Empress energy. So being very much in your power here. Creativity, passion, I want to say like sensuality as well. Very, very like coming through here. So here is what I would say. This is all about the playfulness, the enjoyment of life. Here, this is more serious stuff. This is more of like really enjoying life. That's the sun energy coming through here. Which leads us into August, which is about like, wow, all this work that we've been doing is it's manifesting here. It is like, oh, you're feeling in your power, but also grounded. You're like, well-being is all around me. And this leads us to this King of Swords. Like I said, we even had this progress here where you are able to, with your clarity, take action and make decisions. Because for some reason, I feel that there's a decision that needs to be made in September. So that's important coming through. Let's see what your fourth quarter has for us, the collective. Chariot movement. Oh, this is actually similar to another one coming through. We have the Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, that's interesting. Because the reason why I'm saying that it's interesting is because we have this Nine of Pentacle energy, and yet we kind of go back here. So there it is. I do want to actually clarify. Okay, so that's what it is. It's actually, so it's going to be an interesting one. So you are here with this clarity, you start taking, again, another sense of action coming through here with this Chariot. You're taking momentum. It is driving you forward. There is a bit of a hiccup here, but it's not a real hiccup, and that's the beautiful thing I have to say about this. Sorry, I used beautiful a lot. I don't know why, but this is one of my favorite words, I think, along with bubbles. So the Page of Pentacles, what seems like a hiccup here with this Five of Pentacles, where you feel scarcity, where you feel maybe abandoned, is actually what I would call a learning opportunity. This is for you to learn more about money, wealth, and your worth. Kind of, this is what it is with the Page of Pentacles. I'm using it as a like student kind of learning here. And when we learn this lesson, then it's also an opportunity because we've been asking, and so we are then receiving with this Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning. It's a new start. A new offer. Something new is being offered. For some of you, I feel like it's a job offer that comes at the end. Whew. Wow. Yeah, I just feel like that might be, or something else that comes through here. But overall, this is a very beautiful energy. Like I said again, this is like, oh. It's like there's progress. You actually make progress. And there's a difference because group 2 is a little different, and there's yours is more progress here. And it is a sense of, and what I'm seeing here with this oath, I did want to hear that. It is this sense of finding this balance between the feminine and masculine. You have both. You're using both. And that is actually really helpful to you. Connecting to this, I do feel like we're learning experience here, we're learning here, there's a clarity, and it progresses, and we go all the way here. So it's sort of like an oath to yourself, maybe something of having that balance, maybe it's something that you're considering thinking about, and then it actually does manifest here. Okay, we did want to do what the Lenormand like that tells us. Okay, ooh, you just wanted to fall there, didn't you? Okay, broom. The broom. We're gonna go with, wait, what am I missing? Okay. Okay. Alright, so garden here. Good luck, yeah, we have good luck. Communications coming through again. Friends, so maybe it's a communication with a friend, because the dog is there. So good luck, though. Is good luck is here for you, and we have the Six of Rods. That does communication, clarity coming through. Friendship, maybe going deep within ourselves. Friends is important here. This is all about being, yeah, Three of Cups, we have the garden. It's about being social. So being social, being in community is important in the second quarter. Third quarter, we're going to apparently leave alone. We do need to clear out some stuff here. Yeah, that's the Five of Pentacles. We're clearing out so that we can have the stability. We can have the things that we want. This Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I love how your energy works, and I like how it's clear. I just realized I had not been plugged in with my mic, so you might not hear me as well. If you actually see me, I actually had my mic in my little pocket, like my little cable connecting. So I apologize. I will probably have to put a little link that tells you that you can still hear me. It's just a little softer than usual. Alright, let's see what the Sprinkle of Charms has for the collective of group 3. Oh boy, huh? Alright. Is that it? Is that it? I want to go in there deeper. In there deeper. Okay. This is what we're going to go in. We're just going to let it fall. Okay. And I did want the Scrabble letters. Scrabble letters. So, okay. Look, this is all kind of like, ooh. So yeah, dreams coming true. You are on your way there. We do have this. Taking an adventure. Enjoying the fun. Really, it is, if you can have fun this year, if you can allow this, that sun, the playfulness, it's going to really, like, it's going to guide you. Having a higher perspective as well coming through. So, again, if there's any obstacles, that is okay. That is all part of the learning. This is what it is. I think like the 5 and 50 is an important number too for you as well. So I don't know what that comes in. You might know. Moving forward. Oh, look at how much momentum is coming through here. We have the bicycle. There's a sense of balancing. Yeah, but it's still emotion that's coming. And then we have the horse. Like, keep moving. Things are moving along. This, I feel like there's a sense of needing to connect to your throat chakra. So a truth needs to be spoken by you, unlocking things. Creativity. Creativity is on the cusp. I love art. Creating here is important. Where is this? Farquin. So things will come at like, maybe love is being offered by not the person you think. It will be, or if something that's being offered seems like I said, like this 5 of Pentacles just seems like, oh, it doesn't seem like a good opportunity, but it is, because it's bringing about some change in you that was needed for this Ace of Pentacles. We do have love coming, that's the oath coming through, so maybe in this quarter there's an actual like love being offered again, because this one is also there as well. Here we have, this is the second chakra is important, right? Creativity. Creativity overall, I think, is important for you because it does keep coming here. So art might be a good thing coming for this quarter, I would say. And the truth is, overall, I think that's kind of something that you have to do. Maybe you're working on your throat chakra and also maybe on this chakra as well. Okay. Ooh, I do love this. I was gonna plug it in the mic, but then I'm like, that's just silly. That'd just be the silliest thing ever. Again, this is my healing, nature healing meditation oracle deck. I do love this one. So let's see what collective of group. Oh, okay. And I'll do the letters next. I was like, this is kind of going really fast. Your energy is really kind of like right there. But let's see what guidance, like what. Dream. So it's time for you to dream big. And it's also like it dreams again, like it's a sense of whimsicalness coming through here. Let's see what. And explore, dream and explore, and that's the balloon. It's all about exploration. It's all about adventure. It's supposed to be fun, right? I think that's what it's coming through here. Let's look at what E. So we have E coming through here on your second quarter. We have Z. That's interesting. We also have 1 and 10. That's important. So you go from 1 to 10. So there is a progress, and there is a progress for you here. We have S and N. For the last quarter, we have first quarter is N, so they might be coming back, it might be coming, and then there's I. And so this is what I'm seeing with this I, is like focusing on yourself, especially in the third quarter. It's an important one. It's a sense of growth here. Wow, so beautiful. Let's go ahead and use V11 crystals, fortune cookie cards. Let's go ahead and see what they have. So remember the forgotten. So what are we, there's something, I'm not really sure about that. Oh, connecting to maybe past loved ones is important. So they're telling you to remember them. Okay, this year, remember those, your past loved ones. It's important to come here. Raise your vibration. Let's say we're like, you are raising your vibration though. I feel it. I'm like, wow. I'm like, whew, I'm almost a bit envious of what a beautiful reading this is for you. But I'm not. It's okay. I was doing mine and I was like, and you'll never guess. I got the tower. I was like, no, why tower? Why? And there's a bon voyage. Yeah, sense of adventure. So maybe moving somewhere where there is, again, like there is a great sense of momentum for you and like actual movement. We have the horse and the bicycle here. Yes, balance and things, but maybe you'll go on a trip this year or something. But yeah, very like overall energy, very beautiful. I know I say that over and over again, but it's just like, I'm like, whew, this is a nice one. It's like, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm not even going to try to count how many times I say that, so. Thank you for being here. Please, go view the other readers, readings, and like I said, if you view the other people's readings, like their other readers, it's actually like like whatever you take, whatever resonates from everybody, and then you kind of see this overall beautiful in-depth reading for yourself. So I do love that. So please consider it. Check the description down below. I'll have them, everybody listed there. Just thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for sharing your journey with me. I could speak, I really can. And I'm just, yeah, I feel humbled and honored that you are here. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, and so much beautiful things. Have a super wonderful day, and until I see you in the next one, be awesome.